All right, so this is sort of an unedited thing I'm doing right now. Why? Because in my head, I'm doing a lot of things. Have you ever been in that space where in your head, you trying to do some things, right? But it doesn't get done. Like I haven't been video. I haven't been filming. I really plan on it. But, time just gets away from me and everything. But anywho, I have been focused on gardening, and I keep telling you all this. And I know you all have been wondering and saying, hey, show us the garden. So I'm going to show y'all where it is right now. And so let me just say a couple of things. With it, this has been a serious undertaking, and you'll see why in a minute. And so with it, it was kind of overwhelming, but yes and no. And it was because of me. I just tried to do too damn much. Last year I did a little gardening and it went well because it was very small. This year I lost my mind. And but what I had to do for myself was, and I'm still doing it, is taking in small bites. And I think this is what it's teaching me, is how to get things done and not stress it too much and do it methodically. Because a lot of times what happens is, I think sometimes we sit around and we watch things on here and people make things look so easy. Like, it just took me a few hours to, like, put a whole room together. I was, listen, it could take me 2-3 hours just to put one piece together. So yeah, and it's like people speed things up, but act like this is all just happening in 1 day, 2 days. It doesn't take days. So this has been a matter of weeks. And so what I had to do for myself to get it done was say, okay, take the small times and get as much done as you can. So most days I try to, like, at the end of the day, go out into the yard and do something. And it doesn't always happen, like if it's raining or something, of course, but it doesn't always happen. But a lot of times that's what I'm doing. I'm like, okay, it's 7:30, time for me to go out and do an hour and get a few things done. And so by doing that, I have actually gotten a lot done. And now it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't like, a speed up video short that makes everything look so quick and easy. It's been some time. So I'm going to show you all what has happened. I'll give y'all a little voiceover. Now, of course, I am not the one to, like, build some stuff and film myself. So I can be like, oh, I built this, and show y'all how. First off, how do people do that shit? Because it takes me hours to build some shit. And I'll be like, how did they do that and film it? I ain't got time for that. But I do have some finished products of things I did. There's a few more things I need to finish. It's like it's an ongoing process, and it will be finished. But I'm not stressing like it should have been done. Oh my God. I'm okay with where I am. I think I've done a lot. I'll let y'all see it. All right, so this is where I began. I began with seedlings. In March, I think it was. They were going really well. I did really good. Look at how beautiful they are. And then I messed them up by taking them outside, forgot about them, and they died outside. All right, so now here we are now. So now I'm here where I worked on this, built this bed, and it's a huge bed, as you can tell. Takes lots of dirt. There's all the dirt. I put all that dirt in there by myself. I built it by myself. And yes, I could have got help, but I decided to try it on my own. Then I went and bought plants because, hey, I messed up a lot of my plants, so I had to buy some plants. So here's how it was looking. I think this was Mother's Day. I had gotten all my stuff. I hadn't put the dirt in yet, so this is how it looked. I had my pots, some of them, getting ready to do my thing. Okay, good. So here it is now. This is how it looks. I've gotten a lot of it done. I filled up the dirt in there. This is the big one. It is 6 feet by like 3 feet. It's got a lot going on. There's a lot of plants. It's tomatoes, it's kale, it's broccoli, it's Brussels sprouts. I have a lot of companion plants, so herbs in there. I have my carrots. Those are my carrots trying to live their best life. So we're going to see how that works. And all the tomatoes and basil to, like, try to keep them looking good. And then I have these, which are some more tomatoes because I bought way too many tomato plants. And then I have some pea pods. That is my strawberry patch. It's going to be filled with strawberries and herbs, the companions. And these are my peppers, sweet peppers only. Once again, I have too many, so it's filled with peppers and peppers and peppers, and a few companion plants to go with it. Next up is some blueberry bushes with shallots growing with it. Then these are cucumbers, and I have some lettuce, some spinach, and some peppers growing with them because those work well. And just a few pots of like things I'm trying to grow, herbs and everything, and to keep things going. Now I still have plants to pot. I'm not done. I have all these herbs still that needs to be put in their pots. It's been a minute. Herbs and herbs and herbs that needs to be potted. So I'm not done, but I've gotten pretty far so far.